Hey, what's going on people? It's SGZ here from the SpartanGameZone, and in this video I'll be showcasing 5 purple rarity weapons that are miles better than their legendary counterparts. If you don't know yet, in the Wonderlands, purple is the new orange, and these guns shine like purple gold in every part of the game. I'll be letting you know what makes each of these so good and give you tips on increasing their damage even more. There are other purple monsters out there which I'm still hunting down, but if you have an idea of what items shouldn't be missed, then chuck them in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you could drop a like. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like to, or you could even follow me on Twitter, and let's crack into it. We open this showcase of some insanely strong purple weaponry with the Nightshade, a dull SMG that fires multiple projectiles at a rapid pace and can only come in frost. When you compare the Nightshade to legendary SMGs like the Berea's Breath or Fragment Rain, it's simply no contest. Heck, mine isn't even purple, it's green, and it still blows them out of the water. Magic Barrel Frost SMGs from the other manufacturers are also good, with Hyperius being second best, but nothing beats the dull Nightshade. The only thing you have to contend with here is the firing modes, which you'll ideally want to be fully auto and burst. Regardless of the manufacturer, their fire rate dips dramatically when nearing the end of your magazine, which makes it better fired in bursts, especially if yours has a high mag size, and the Nightshade's burst mode will do that for you. Because they only ever come in frost, they're absolutely perfect for berserkers who can lower the temperature of the battlefield dramatically, and you can even take advantage of the new soaked gear to get even more from it. From every angle, the Nightshade is a top tier SMG, and it's a must have if you ever wanted to perform the Black Sacrament. Next up is the Fear Not, a Ferior pistol which can come in all the elements and is the #1 most broken thing in the game right now. It's not actually the gun that's broken, it's what comes after when you chuck it away in disgust at the lack of damage that it deals. As with all Ferior weapons, reloading has a special effect which can do a number of different things, whether it's creating a dagger storm, spawning a hydra, or shooting out a lightning bolt. Where Fear Nots get ridiculous is whenever that reload spawns a pixie companion. Now you can get a whatnot that spawns a gun with wings, but pixie companions are best because they deal spell damage as opposed to gun damage, and a big part of why that's better is because you can buff it by 80% through the Buffmeister, and spell shots in particular have a lot of spell focused skills they can take advantage of. It's also worth noting that all companions get boosted by companion damage too. The maximum number of pixies that you can spawn at once is 3, and spawning a few is enough to wipe any boss in the game with ease, especially if you're taking advantage of Double Knot, which is a tiny little bit busted right now. Those little pixies hit for incredible damage numbers and shoot faster than on any other Ferior. Mine isn't even chaotic and it obliterates everything. If you're looking for your one-stop shop for that boss drop, then I'd get in quick because those little pixies might not be making it to the market for much longer. Moving on to the Encraptulator, which encompasses everything that's great about Torque. It can come in all elements and fires multiple gyrojets per shot. The Encraptulator comes with 2 firing modes, Sticky and Impact. Impact mode obviously sees its projectiles explode on contact with an enemy, but its Sticky mode will keep them there and have it grow even stronger the more you stick to your target. I'll say it once and I'll say it again, I will never get tired of piling on explosives and listening to the sound of them detonate as that health bar gets drained down to nothing. Its Sticky mode is simply made for bossing, granting it an extremely high damage ceiling which you can take advantage of to drop bosses easily. What you want to look out for with this gun is a higher mag size, as that'll always outshine base damage, and you should look for one where its crossbow bolts boost weapon damage rather than the punchy when they're stuck in your target. The bonus per stuck gyrojet also differs per Encraptulator, but unfortunately is sometimes hidden behind enchantments. The easiest way to increase its damage is to increase that mag size, and as long as it's big enough, that boss will fall, no question about it. Time now for the Bloodshot, another Ferior weapon. This one's a shotgun which again can come in all the elements. The Bloodshot is a gun molded in the same vein as the Fear Not in that its pixie companions ravage health bars. You should be looking for the multi-pelleted variants over the laser shooting ones, with the more pellets the better. It deals damage in much the same way, but a little differently. It has a slower reload speed, the pixies don't shoot as fast, but they deal more damage per shot and fire the same amount of projectiles as the gun. Again, they deal spell damage but can also be boosted by companion damage, so equipping armor and rings that boost those types will see your damage numbers soar. By firing multiple projectiles per shot, the pixies also have the potential to activate abilities multiple times, which is one thing they do better than their Fear Not counterparts. As it stands, there's nothing they can't handle and will seek out and eliminate everything all on their own. We end this list of 5 purple rarity weapons that dominate the Wonderlands with the Ludite, a Torgue pistol that can come in any element. Think of the Ludite as the Encraptulator but shrunk down into a smaller package, at least in size, because the damage here definitely did not shrink. It again can switch between sticky and impact modes, with the sticky mode serving you best all across the board. The Ludite generally fires multiple projectiles per shot, mostly 2, sometimes 3, but also just the 1, and will have its gyrojets boosted by a considerable amount for everyone stuck to your target, 35% per sticky. Again, boosting its mag size will boost its damage, and you should aim for at least 7 in the mag. Look out for crossbolts that boost weapon damage too, and I prefer the ×2 variant, which deals more damage per explosive. Unlike the Encraptulator, the Ludite is extremely smooth on the mobbing front, able to casually stick explosives to enemies as you quickly move through a crowd. On the bossing field, it's more of the same, with every reload signaled by a big chunk of damage that'll soon have that boss crumble to its knees. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned of 5 incredibly powerful purple rarity weapons that absolutely blow away their legendary competition in the Wonderlands. If you did, consider dropping a like or subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one.